I would just first off like to say I am so proud of my team. I'm so proud of them. This was obviously a huge matchup. I thought it was great for women's basketball in general. Lindsay and I spoke about this a year ago, just saying how incredible this matchup would be. We're trying to help grow the game. Hopefully the viewership was great. The crowd was great. So just a moment that we're really appreciative to be a part of. But this group, they're special. I'm so grateful to be able to lead them and just really proud of the way that we've been resilient. We have a lot of injuries. We got a lot of adversity that we've been dealing with the last couple weeks, actually since the beginning of the season. So for us to come out here and have a complete game and really follow the game plan and play together and just growing is just phenomenal for a coach. So I'm so proud of them. I'm so lucky to coach them. It's just an amazing moment, amazing game. I could talk about every single player on this team. I thought everybody gave us a lot of great energy, really smart, great defense. But these two really led us. Sonia had the tall task of guarding one of the best players in women's basketball with Juju. Thought she did a great job early on, just showing bodies, trying to deny her for the entire game. And just, following the game plan. But, everybody knows Sonia for her offense. But now you guys know Sonia, how great of a defender that she is. So unselfish. I knew that she was going to take that task and just super proud of her. And then Hannah, big-time player, big-time stage. Not at all shocked by what she did today. From the beginning, I told my team she guarded everybody on the court one time. Just so feisty, so energetic. It's contagious for our group, so unselfish. And it's a fun game, but also it's amazing for me to see the growth of this group and this team. And again, like I said, I love them so much and I'm so proud, so grateful. All glory to God. This is a moment and we're going to enjoy it and then move on next week.
Hannah, LT Lewis of TV Sports, TV1. How is it that you maintain with such a swagger and still having fun playing the game of basketball? We just enjoying watching this type of basketball that we envision playing in the Big Ten. So what was the key for you? You just had a good time tonight.
Yeah. I don't want to take the game for granted, and I'm just blessed, and I'm just excited to play the game of basketball. I give all glory to God because He allows me to play the game of basketball, and so, when I'm on the court, I just want to glorify Him. It's a privilege to be able to play the game and to be able to do it on this high level. So I don't want to do it like angry or upset. I don't want to take the game for granted. So I'm just out here having fun.
He's having fun.
Just having fun.
Niele, you mentioned that, your team, that you're proud of your team's defense, but is this the sort of statement you think, there's so much conversation about Olivia and Hannah in the backcourt, but is your team one of the best defensive teams in the country, and how can you guys continue to even grow on that after tonight?
I would love to say that. I think as a coach, you always want to continue to improve. But I think we have capable defenders. It was something that we were focused on all summer long. I do feel like this group is a really great defensive team. I think we're still growing. We're still learning, which is great that we're only in Game 5 and we can still have areas to improve. I think we have, great senior leadership and experience. And, just to see them follow the game plan and adjust. I had 4 guards on the floor. We were trying a lot of different things this week to prepare, and we got a chance to stick really on our first 2 game plans, which speaks a lot to the work ethic that they did today. So, yes, I think they're a really great defensive team, and I still think there's areas for us to improve. So I'm really happy with that defensive effort and knowing that we set the tone with our defensive intensity.
Both of you, Coach Godley and you, both have now NBA experience coaching as well. In games like this, talk about the impact and the experience that helps in the games sort of like this.
Yeah, absolutely. I learned so much my year with the Grizzlies. I'm so grateful for Zach Kleiman, the GM, and Taylor Jenkins, the head coach, to give me that opportunity. I learned so much and so fast. I felt like I was getting my doctorate in basketball because I learned from so many different great basketball minds. And he allowed me to be myself. I felt like I was growing, and I brought all the things that I learned back here: culture, leadership, obviously X's and O's, but player development. So I brought everything that I learned and brought it back to Notre Dame, and just wanted to help enhance, our program, and wanted to give that knowledge to the team. And I'm grateful for that experience because it really prepared me for this role, being a first-time head coach, but also for this type of a matchup.
Tyler DeLuca, No Cap Space. Hannah, I'm interested for you. This entire game, after every whistle, everything, you're clapping, you're yelling, you're energized the entire time. It felt like you're on 100% stamina the entire game. I'm interested for you, is there a level of pride with that, I guess, to kind of be the tone setter in a way for this team? Because it felt like everyone whether it be on the defensive or offensive end, fed off the energy that you were bringing in this game. I'm just interested, is that something you're kind of mindful of, I guess, or is that just Hannah Hidalgo playing basketball?
Yeah, absolutely. I think for my team, I'm that energy. Like, I bring that energy, and I know my team feeds off of that. I know they feed off of when I'm diving on the floor, I'm getting stops. Like, you know, when I'm running in transition, like, I know my team feeds off of that. I know they need that. And then everyone else raises their level of intensity. I know Sonia talks about when I'm picking up and, you know, full court, it makes it so much easier for her. You know, I want to make the lives of my teammates a lot easier. And so, you know, I just always kind of have that pride because I know that's what they need from me.
And then front row pressure.
Coach Ivey, Sue Faber with Women's Hoops League. Welcome to LA. It's great to see you. The game plan execution, honestly, we expected the offense, but it was the defense that was really standing out a lot for us. You guys did probably a better job on Juju than anybody has for a minute. So I was wondering if, what is there anything that's what was that part of your game plan? And then was there anything today about what the kids did that surprised you? And then for Sonia, what have you taken from today to go forth? Because this is a pretty big one.
Yeah, I thought they were incredible following the scout. I thought, again, Sonia led us and did a phenomenal job of just relentless defense. Every shot was contested shot. We tried a couple different things, ball screen, coverage-wise, that worked. I thought picked her up in transition, and like I said, just made it a really tough night for her. And then I thought Kassan came in and did another great job. So we kind of went back and forth and utilized both of their size. They're both versatile guards, just throwing multiple sides at her. So I thought Cass also did a phenomenal job, and it's something we've talked about, having a defensive identity. And so I'm really grateful that you're saying that, because that's something that we've been focusing on and working on all season, and something that we came in the season saying we want to be a great defensive team, and just having the effort and relentlessness to do that and the discipline to do it. And I thought they did that today.
Back row. Yeah, Hannah.
And then, Sony's question.
I'm sorry, that's okay.
We want to hear
what
from
was the
Sonia.
question again?
Sorry, I was just wondering what you took out of today. It was obviously a big performance in you for you, and then you guys stepped up very big. What are you personally taking out of today to take carry forward?
I mean, I think Coach Ivey kind of said it, but we're a defensive team. I think that we were talking about how this is just an early opportunity to show what we can do, and I think that we did that, as I think we're one of the best teams in the country, and we proved that today. So.
Hannah, there were stars on the court today, but there were a lot of them in the stands as well. Just wondering if you got a chance to see Snoop Dogg.
No, they didn't wait for us.
But you weren't playing. Just kind of what that star presence was like to come out and see you guys.
I mean, I came into the game knowing that this was going to be a big hoopla game. Coach Ivey preached it this whole week, that they were going to bring in all the celebrities, all the fans that they needed. So, I saw them, but, I'm not so focused on that. I'm focused on winning with my team. And I just want to say what I take away this game for Sonia is that she can guard anybody in the nation, honestly.
Absolutely.
I think Sonia's one of the best defenders in the nation.
Thanks, Dan.
Go ahead.
Sonia, I want to ask you a question as well. It seemed like you were playing denial ball defense. Was that the specific strategy, just not to let Juju touch the ball? And what was your mindset coming into this game? Not only coach had a great strategy defensively, but what was your mindset? Were you watching film outside this on your own and things of that nature? Like, what was your mindset coming into
I mean, I think guarding Juju, obviously she's one of the best players in the country, and that came with a lot of preparation. So this whole week, Coach Ivey, Coach Mike, it was her scout, she really prepped us. So I was definitely watching a lot of film on Juju on USC. We were trying to deny her, just trying to make everything hard for her, honestly. That's what I came into today thinking about, that she's going to get her points. Obviously, she's a great player, but just really trying to make her work for it. So.
We'll go Greg and Spring, and I got to cut it off.
Coach, if you could talk a little bit about Kate and Cass a little bit more.
Yeah.
Leah too got in some foul trouble at the end of the third. The game was kind of tight at that point. Your team was able to extend with those players on the floor.
Right.
Just what they were able to give you, to extend the lead defensively as well. It's been kind of a defensive-heavy conversation, but what were they able to contribute on that end as well?
I'm so proud of those two. They showed their value. Kate, just being a freshman, she's stepping up every game. She's in the fire. This is her first time, big game, big stage, and knowing that she was playing against Kiki, one of a future pro, she knew the task that was ahead of her, and she came out, I thought, with really great poise And again, she's just growing and getting better. So I'm really proud of her tenacity. I'm proud of the way that she competed. You know, she made a couple mistakes, but then she got a huge block. You know, she's there on the rotations. She makes huge layups and makes huge free throws. So she came in clutch for us, especially with 2 being in foul trouble, playing bulk minutes. There was a game last week that we had 6 players and she had to play multiple minutes. And I think every game she's just getting better, getting in better shape, and just understanding the physicality of this game. So extremely proud of her. She's, again, a force. And I knew what we were getting from her as a freshman. Just to see it on display so early lets you know how great of a player she's going to be. And then Cass, again, can't speak enough about her. She was out last year, so return to play. She has just stepped up. She's confident. She's strong. She brings another layer of athleticism for us. She can score. She can post up. She can defend the 1 through 4, which is really helpful for us. And I thought she had a great game, and she just made timely plays. The offensive rebound putback was huge. And again, just pressuring Juju, just doing anything and everything that she can. She's the type of player, like all my players, that are going to run through a wall for me. So I'm super grateful for what they both bring. And I thought they showed a lot of value today.
Sabrina Lawson. Coach, obviously today was a big game, but the schedule does not
Oh, yeah,
easier
this
for
is
you
it.
guys
Yeah.
going forward. What
This ain't it.
what are you hoping to take forward from this? Like, what do you think you guys still need to improve on going into this stretch?
Yeah, I mean, I think there's lulls offensively. So, again, working on spacing, working on ball movement, some things that the ball stuck a little bit. So, tighten up some things offensively. I think we can always work on our rebounding, things like that. But just being on this stage, having the growth of today, this is the type of game that you got to be in it, you know, in order for you to take the experience for the next game, next big matchup. So I thought those are some things that I would take away, but definitely offensively just maybe executing a little bit better. Transition defense, I would say, is some area that we need to improve. But overall, they were awesome. You know, they battled for 40 minutes and never quit, and just really proud of their effort. And I would like to say our practice players did a great job of preparing us. Yeah. We had a great practice squad this week. We had a couple that were Juju, and he was so excited to be heard this week. But, you know, we can't do what we do. We have 6 players, 7 players, so there's a lot of times I'm only practicing 1 hour, going half court. So having a great practice squad to help us get ready, I want to credit them as well.
Thank you, guys.